Alright, we've got a good flight path coming out of Stalbert, going all the way down to the military base. Got some good places to jump, school, Pachinki, farm. Got some really good places on this. We've got some really good teams in here tonight. Welcome in, everyone. This is going to be Ivy League Week 2. Groups tonight are going to be B and Y. Alright, let's see. We've got a couple teams down on the ground already. Looks like we've got a team down on the ground. Team 13, AGGB2 White. They are here in the school area with Team 6, XTREME ESPORTS over in the Roswick. They are not too far from each other. But we do have, looks like we do have a couple teams that are jumping down here as well. Team 12, Sunflower Esports. Got a couple teams already on the ground. Let's see if they can get out of here. Team 12 does take a few shots there. Doesn't get much of anything. Alright, these teams are going to be looting and suiting up, so they're going to be scattering out just a little bit to be able to get what they need before taking on these fights. Team 4, KR Esports. Alright, we're going to keep a close eye on Team 13 and Team 6, since they're just right over the hill from one another. Alright, still nothing going on there. These ladies are scattering out just a little bit. Looks like we might have, let's see, Team 3 coming in as a trio. So we might have had one of the members of Team 6 moving in on Team 13 over at the school. Nothing going on right now. While we are waiting here, guys. Our first match is going to be Erangel. Then we're going to head over to Vinkindi, then Sandhawk, and we're going to end tonight with Miramar. These are our maps for tonight. Alright, still nothing really going on. They're still kind of scattered out a little bit. And guys, just to tell y'all are all aware, we are running on a 3-minute delay. Alright, we're still trying to get these, see if we can get some fights going on, but again, look, there is a lot of these teams that are just kind of scattered out, waiting for the zone. Do have quite a few teams inside the first zone. Alright, these ladies are moving in. We're still sitting with Team 3 as they are rolling in. We got it. Let's go check out Team 18 and Black Mamba. They're here in Yazanaya Paliana. We might see some fights here as Team 3 rolls in. Could potentially be rolling into Yazanaya Paliana right here on top of Black Mamba. Team 17 is going to be Genesis Esports. They are not too far. Looks like we could have Team 16, Team Control, as they are kind of moving in. Alright, we got Steel Lady. Alright, we've got Team 16 now here in just on top of Shelter, where Team 5, let's go check out where Team 5 is. They may be down inside Shelter. No, there's a few of them that are actually outside of. We've got Team. Alright, Team 16, Team 5. Got a little bit of action going on. Looks like we've got one team down from Team 5. Ooh. That was a good hit. Team 5 got 2 members down right now. Alright, let's see how they're doing. Let's check out Team 5 real quick. That Team 5 has got a member down, completely out now, so they're going to be potentially be sitting as a duo, which they are now. So Team 5 sitting as a duo. Alright, we've got Team 16 moving in. Looks like Team 5. They're underground. Alright, Team 6. Oh! Alright, they're getting that revive. Alright, let's check, make sure there's no teams, because right now, Shelter is going to be the hot spot right now with 3 teams that are right here. Alright, Team 16 with 4 eliminations. And sitting as a duo, they had lost the 2 players during that fight. Team 6 look like they're hurting just a little bit. Alright, looks like she was able to get that confirmed kill. Is that gonna leave Team 16? It's gonna be really hard now for Lady to be able to get that revive because of the distance. So Team 16, it looks like they're gonna be moving forward as being a solo. Team 6 is right behind. Alright, we still got a 3-way fight here between 3 different teams. So let's quickly check, make sure don't have anything going on. We've got another team, we got Team 17, but we're gonna go check this team out. Team 17 has a member down. Also, Team 11 looks like they have a member down as well. And one severely hurting right now, so they gotta be really careful. Alright, 420 is down. It's gonna be a little challenging to get that revive, looks like. Team Dano she is down as well. Alright, maybe these Soft is playing. She is inside definitely holding down just a little bit. We've got Team 10 that looks like they just rolled in. Alright, we've got another 3-way fights here. Definitely got a lot going on. Let's go check out. Let's go see our other fight over here in Shelter. Let's see. We got Team 6. Looks like Team 6 was able to escape the shelter, leaving it. Team 16 sitting as a solo. Team 5 as a duo. Alright, back to our other team, our other 3-way fight here. Team 17 got a member down. Team 10 moving quickly. Team 10 is going to be SOM. Ooh, Team 17 got 2 members down, so this is going to be a solo. Which one is it? Oh, Team 17 goes out. Alright, looks like Team 11 took out. Alright, let's gonna. Alright, Team 11 now. They are sitting with 5 eliminations and being as a duo. All right, let's see. We could have potentially have Team 12 over here. They're sitting as a trio, but with 0 eliminations, but they do still have time. Team 14 looks like they could definitely Team 7. Team 7 is going to be Cruelty Girls. I think they just went out as well. The Team 7 is out. Alright, Team 14 has 1 elimination. Sitting as a trio, the zone is quickly closing in. We are down to 10 teams remaining. Alright, the remaining teams are scattered out fairly well. Alright, let's see what team we're going to go kind of briefly. Let's go check out. Alright, looks like Coral is. He's going to be moving into zone. You got to be really careful. That Team 11, that's just in shooting range. Team 12, Sunflower Esports, and Team 14, Queen Esports. Team 12 sitting as a trio. And Queens Esports sitting as a trio as well. We could see a quick little matchup right here. Looks like Queens they're gonna be able to get out of here safely without making too much of a ruckus, or maybe they just reposition onto Team 12. Ooh, we had Team 5 that was trying to push in onto Sunflower. Alright, Team 5 is going to be back up to a duo. Team 12. XTREME Esports got a good position into the zone. Take a look to see what we are working with. Not a lot of cover. Got a few trees, few rocks. these ladies to be able to move in and close the distance. Ooh, nice shot there. Alright, you got his black mamba there, moving into zone quickly. XTREME ESPORTS, they had a really good position, and they are catching all of these teams as they are riding by, trying to get into that zone. Alright, hold, stand by, guys. We are going to get y'all back in that action here just very quickly. Alright, guys, stand by. We're still trying to load up here. Alright, we are back. Team 3 got a member down, still sitting as a trio. Got a lot of shooting. Got Team 15 with a member down as well. They are sitting kind of down in a little area. It looks like they're going to be able to get that revive. Team 5 is right behind them. I think Team 5 could be moving in. Team 5 of GOEXIA. They're right behind Team 15. They could easily just move up just enough to be able to take out Team 15, but they run the risk of being shot there. Team 13's got their hands full with Team 6 close by. They're going to be popping that smoke. They're going to be getting that revive. Team 15 doing extremely well staying low. Blue is being revived there. Alright, we've got a lot going on. We've got 16 remaining. Ooh, nice shot there by Blue. That's going to bring Team 18 Black Mamba to 9 eliminations. blue kind of out in the open and has a very little help with Team 5. Team 5 with Coral, she is the last person standing for Team 5. Got a lot of crossfire going on. Ooh, blue is still thin and goes out. Team 6 comes in, running them all over. We're down to 3 teams remaining, 15, 6, and 5. This is going to be a 4v3v1. Alright, Team 15, and they have the upper hand with players that are still remaining. Nova goes out, tries to go in and tries to ram the car, but winds up getting knocked. We're still down to 3 teams. Carol holding her own. Ooh, Carol goes out with a grenade. Alright, 2 teams. Team 15 had the upper hand. Had the full squad, but now it's down to 2. This is going to be a 3v2. Team 15 is elevated ABG. GG's and nicely done. Alright, we'll get you back here momentarily inside this action. Alright, match number 2. We are here in Vincenti, where it's going to be nice and cold. Alright, we got a decently southern flight path. We're coming out just north of Hot Springs, and we're gonna go all the way out to Vihar, just north of Dino Park. Could see a lot of these teams moving to the north part of this, getting out to the cement factory, Villa, possibly the Casso, maybe Dobro, maybe out a little bit farther. All right, these team ladies are jumping out, trying to find a good place to get to. Looks like we could have teams right here. We got a team 10 and 13 in the cement factory. Let's see how this goes. Let's watch these two teams. These ladies are going to have to quickly loot up, suit up, and get what they need. Alexia is down for team 10. They're going to get that revive. Yes, they are. They're going to get that revive. Team 13 and ZZU is down and out. Alright, both of these teams. The team 13 is going to be sitting as a trio, while team 10, team 10 is going to be a squad. So team 10 is going to have the upper hand here. Alright, let's go check out some other teams. Alright, we've got two teams here in Padvasto. We've got EMPRESS VIXENS, team 11. And just on the other side of the bridge, we've got team 6, XTREME ESPORTS. Alright, we're going to head back over to our team here, team 10. And it looks like they were able to take out team 13. Team 10 is now going to have 4 eliminations for their team. Potentially see a fight here between team 11 and team 6. We'll keep an eye on those. We'll go move over. Let's go check out team 12 and 7. Maybe could get a fight going on right there, a fight there, but doesn't look like it. So we're gonna go. Let's check out some. Alright, these ladies, they are scattered out at a good distance. So we're not gonna see a lot going on just yet. Alright, so if y'all are just tuning in, we're going to go hear our matches for tonight. We just finished up with Erangel, and now we're here in Vincenti as the teams are moving around, getting what they need. After Vincenti, we're going to move right on into Sandhawk, and then we're going to finish off tonight with Myanmar. Alright, still nothing going on here too much right now for these teams. Where are two teams that we were going to pay attention to here? Just Team 11 and Team 6. Not much going on there. Let's go to Team 17. 17 is going to be Genesis Esports. And Elevated ABG, Team 15. Could see something here because they are in the proximity of each other. Could see something happen here momentarily. We'll keep an eye on those. Not all still. We've got a fight going over here with Team 11, looks like. And Team 8. Oh, those were some nice shots there. Team 11 has lost a member already. Alright, Team 8 is moving in the zone with one elimination. Alright, back up to our other teams that we said we were going to keep an eye on. We've got them just in a shooting range of each other. Let's see what happens. Elevated ABG Team 15 and then Team 17. Genesis Esports looks like they're going to be rolling on through, not really stopping by. Alright, Team 16. Team Control. They are hurting just a little. It looks like they have one of their members down. And it looks like a Tefo has. Oh, gets shot from way out by Stark. Maybe it was Kenny that actually got a. Ooh, Lady is on just a little bit of help and does go down and is taken out. Alright, there. Team 7 is going to get that revive. Team 16 is hurting pretty bad with two of their members down. Virgo, as she is long range, got some good shots, good hits there, good hits. Definitely not going to be able to get a revive. Gets a good knock. And Jess is going to be revived. Stark, she is moving in, doing a hard push. Definitely got to be careful. We've got another team rolling in, kind of out in the distance behind. It's going to be Team 3. And they are going to be pushing around, so this is going to leave Team 7 and 16 right here with each other. Darkness and Nightmare, Team 8. Taking on Golden Eagles, Team 4. They're just right across the road from one another. We'll keep a close eye on these two groups right here. Asia, she is healing up. Alright, Team 5 with the 3 eliminations. Alright, where's those guys? Ooh, team 18. Off at the distance a little bit. Alright, these ladies are waiting on that zone to shift and be able to make their move for the next go round. Zone shifted it just a little bit, leaving just a few teams outside the zone. But the few teams that are outside zone do not have a lot of ground to cover to be able to get back into zone. Black Mamba's just in the distance. Extreme Esports. Team 6. Asia taking some shots. Nice hits. Does get a little bit of hit there. They are just trying to get at least a knock. The rest of Team 6 gets tagged. He gets tagged. Team 6 and the rest of them may roll in here momentarily. Let's go check where the rest of these are. Looks like they are scattered out in the middle. These ladies are each taking on a fight of their own. You got Dockin taking. Ooh, Dockin goes down. Looks like Dockin is going to be revived. That's going to leave. That's going to bring them to a trio here against Team 11, which is a duo. Alright, we're going to sit here momentarily with Team 11 and Team 6. Alright, Team 6, Extreme Esports, they're going to be, ladies, they're going to be moving into zone. Team 11, Empress VIXENS, they're moving into zone as well. Got Team 15 and Team 5, they are in a proximity. Let's see how what these two teams are going to be doing here. Let's see, Team 5, 3 eliminations, sitting as a full squad. Team 15, currently 0 eliminations, but still sitting as a full squad. They do have time to be able to get those points, kill points. Alright, we still have a few teams that are outside zone. Ooh, Team 3 just rolling in. Definitely, they are definitely not aware of that Team 15 is here in the area. Team 15 is kind of in a bunch here, but we've got a fight going on. Team 11, Empress VIXENS. Team 6, Extreme Esports. Oh! And the last member of Team 11 that gets it taken out. Alright, these teams are starting to move in now. We're going to get down to the nitty gritty here. And it's going to be a straight up a brawl that's going to be taking place. With the amount of teams remaining, we have 12 teams remaining. Queens Esports taking their time as the zone starts to close in. Alright, zone has shifted kind of now towards the north and northeast of the map, leaving a handful of teams outside of zone. Golden Eagles Team 4, sitting as a duo at 0 eliminations, does have a really good position. Team 14, Team 8, Team 14, and does make quick action there on Team 8. That's going to bring their team up to 3 eliminations. GOEXIA Team 5, Team 15 is going to be elevated ADG. Looks like they currently have a member down, but it's going to be revived, so that it's going to be good. That's going to keep them keep them as a full squad momentarily. And we'll be right back because the game decides to crash. All right, we are back. Alright, Team 3 sitting as a trio being revived. Alright. Alright, got Team 5 coming in. Alright, Team 7, 7 eliminations down to a duo with one of their members down. Gonna get that revive. Team 6 taking some shots there down here on the beach here down here, just on the banks of the water. Jess is making some quick moves, trying to get the couple more members of Team 5 out. Preps that grenade. Is the grenade gonna be? Oh, Jess goes down. Wasn't paying attention, but does able to get with that grenade, get a kill, elimination, and drop candy. Team 17 as a duo, still 0 eliminations, but have a little bit of time. We're down to 5 teams remaining. Coral doing it. Ooh, that was a nice grenade. Alright, 2 teams remaining. Gonna be Team 6 with 12 eliminations and Team 5. This is gonna be a 2v2. Like a Manju, she is down. This could be the opportunity for Team 5 to make that push. Man, GG's, nicely done. Alright, ladies, we will be right back here momentarily. Wait, what happened? Mm-mm. All right, definitely got a good flight path here coming from Bahatan all the way up to the northeast of this map, going past Camp Bravo boot camp in this flight path as well. We do have teams jumping right off the bat really quick. Let's see what fights we might have taking place here fairly quickly. Looks like we might have Team 14 and Team 6. Doesn't look like we got Pan Am. We've got two teams here in Pan Am. Got Team 5 and Team 12. Shots have been fired. Let's see, is it any of those? Alright, these two teams are just across the water from one another. Oh, 3, she is definitely got it hit just a little bit, but is healed up enough. Alright, we've got Team 15 and Team 13. Ooh. Alright, Team 13 is got one elimination. Ooh, and Team 13 comes in and is able to take them out. Team 15 is going to be our first team out for tonight on this match. They're going to get that revive. That's going to leave them. Going to lead Team 13 sitting as a full squad. And Team 13 is AGGV2 White. Back to Pan Am with our Team 5 and Team 12. Alright, they're getting a revive. Ooh. 06 is down and out. Team 12 being a trio. Member of Team 5 is down. Alright, Team 12 now sitting as a duo. If they can get that revive, looks like they're gonna get that revive fairly quickly. Alright, looks like this is going to be a little bit of a fight here for a little while. Tried looking. Ooh, double zero goes down. It's going to give that opportunity for Team 5 to make a push. Nice shot there. Oh, 3, Jay doing some work, does go out. Is it down and out? Team 5 is going to take the control with 4 eliminations. And they're going to be moving forward as a trio. Alright. Let's go take a look. Nope, that's not going to potentially see a fight there. Ooh, Team 6 rolling in on the Team 5. Throws a grenade. Alright, Team 5 is trying to back off just a little bit. That's going to allow, it's going to push allow Team 6 to push forward. Black Mambas and Darkness a Nightmare. Black Mambas with 2 eliminations. Back to our other 2 teams that were fighting. Looks like definitely trying to hold. Both these teams are trying to advance. Team 5 with a member down. Ooh, a nice push by Team 6. Alright, Team 6 is gonna be take control of TEAAM. Darkness Nightmare. Real. Oh, get some good shots just to get her drop. But it is taken out by Team 13. AGG B2 fight. Alright, Team 18 making their way farther into zone. Gets a little bit of damage there. Alright, Team 18 and moving in towards a boot camp. Let's go check out. We'll keep an eye on Team 3 and Team 10 since they're really close. We could see a fight here. Alright, we're down to 10 teams remaining. With 4 eliminations, sitting as a trio. Again, we'll keep an eye on Team 3 and Team 10 as they are at the south part of the map. Still nothing going on. Let's see, Team 14 overlooking boot camp. Alright, Team 17. Ooh, lady goes down. Definitely do not confirm that kill whatsoever. Crazy how Team 17 is just pulling forward, leaving a lady for one of her teammates to get a revive. Team 4. Team 4 just up the hill from Team Control. Golden Eagles has a member down, but looks like Team 3 is moving fairly quickly up the hill. Sapphire prepping that grenade, throws the grenade. Team 3 making a push. They're definitely using this smoke grenade to confuse the Golden Eagles. We got a little bit of fights going on. Team 3 hard to kill. They are hurting just a little bit with 2 of their members down, but both look like they're going to be revived. That was a good grenade. Alright, this is going to be a 3v3 right here, but Team 3 hard to kill has a member outside. Just a little nice grenade. All of this shooting going on has attracted Team 11 that is slowly coming up the hill. Team 3 making a fast push, trying to see if they can get Team 4. or has a member knocked right now. This is going to be, looks like going to be a 3v1. Oh! 3 members of Hard to Kill are down, but the zone is moving in, which is going to be, they're going to be fighting the zone. Hopefully they can get in the zone. Alright, team control sitting as a trio down in a boot camp, along with a GGB2 team 13 down inside a boot camp. We also have a Black Mamba. They are sitting as a full squad with 3 eliminations, and they are also down in boot camp. They got 2 members down in boot camp, and then 2 members outside of boot camp on the hill looking in. Does give a good advantage to help how these teams move. Nice shot. Coach goes down. And it is taken out right before the zone. 17. Genesis the Esports sitting in a trio with a member down. Team 14 right up the hill. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to be able to get the teammate to revive. All right, while it's loading up, and just a reminder, here are the maps for tonight. We've already done Erangel, then Kendi. We are now here in Sandhawk. We have one more match left, and that's going to be in Myanmar. Also, here are the current scores as of right now. All right, team 6 eliminations, and they have a member down. Where they're going to be able to get that revive. Doesn't look like that. That's going to be Yasha. Down and out. We got just a few more teams remaining. Team 18 is going at it. With team 16, they are in a very close quarters, trying to pull out a win. Blue was the last one standing, but is taken out. Alright, 3 teams remaining. That's going to be team 17, 16, and team 13. Team 13 sitting as a full squad and does outnumber both of these teams. Bree tries to get to the airdrop, but it's taken out. Deno, might be pronouncing it wrong, I do apologize. Throwing those grenades at Team 13. As Team 13 is trying to advance onto Team 17. Alright, we're down to 2. This is going to be Team 13 and Team 16. Again, Team 13 with 8 eliminations, moving in quickly. Nice grenade. This is going to be a 4v1. GG's and nicely done, ladies. Nicely done. With a GGB2 White taking first place with 10 eliminations. Alrighty, guys, we will be right back here momentarily with our next match. We have had so many difficulties with my iPad crashing tonight. And then the other one just not wanting to stay connected at all. Might have to swap back to my iPhone. I was using my other iPad. All right, we've got got another southern flight path. All right, Myanmar being one of the larger land maps, but it is completely land. So these ladies are going to have to pay attention without a little bit farther, 100, 300 meters away, because you can be sniped and never know where that bullet is coming from. We have Los Llanos right in the middle of this flight path. Definitely see a lot of teams jump there. All right, we've got teams jumping right off the bat. Team 17 is going to be our first team down here tonight on this match. All right, we've got teams here in Los Llanos. We got 3 teams in Los Llanos. We can see a three-way flip. And get that out correctly. We can see a three-way fight. Very momentarily. We'll keep a close eye on Los Llanos. Let's move over to La Drella. I definitely pronounced that wrong. Let's move over here. Let's see, Team 8 looting and shooting. We do have Team 13 just up the road from them. That is, they are coming in. Alright, Kazu. Ooh. Trying to get down there and realize that Team 8 was already down. Alright, our team's in Los Llanos. Alright, those teams are still there. Not a lot going on in Los Llanos right now, but again, we will keep an eye on these teams. Elevated ABG, they are really good in the zone, but we got team team 13 and team 8. Alright, looks like we could have nothing still going on in Los Llanos. Those are 3 teams there are still looting and suiting up. We'll keep an eye on this team 13 and team 8. Alright, let's go check out team 18, Black Mamba. They are looting and suiting up. They are doing well. We got team 14. Looks like a Dari. She is definitely got some eyes on 00 from Sunflower Esports. Ooh. 00 takes some shots. Does a quick swap. And gets a drop and is taken out. Team 14 came in and pushed that really quickly. Garada taking some shots and get some good hits there. O3 is down, but is safe, so could get a revive. Alright, the zone is closing in, so Team 12 and 14 are going to be battling the zone moving forward. Alright, we'll keep a close eye on Team 17 and Team 15 as they are in a cruise develop. Alright, with the zone shifting, we do have quite a few teams that's still outside the zone. Team 7, CRUELTY girls playing out in the blue zone, making their way in. Alright, our two teams in the cruise develop. Still in the vicinity of each other, but haven't really advanced towards one another. Not a lot going on. We have 15 teams remaining. Alright, Team 16, looks like we had Team 11 just kind of rolled by Team 16. Rambutan from Team Elevated ABG up there with Team 17, which is going to be Genesis Esports. And Dino gets tagged and she is down. Her teammate potentially get a revive. There's a long range shot. Not paying attention. Another member of Team 15 is behind now. And they're going to get a drop, confirmed kill. Getting another confirmed kill that's going to bring Team 17 to with 2 eliminations. They're sitting as a trio unless they can get a revive. Ooh, soft with some good hits there. Almost gets a drop. Team 3 hard to kill. And Black Mamas are moving in onto Empress VIXENS. Alright, Team 18 getting that revive. Team 11 sitting as a full squad with 0 eliminations, but they still do have time. Team 10, got a member down. Team 6 Extreme ESPORTS moving in really quickly on Team 10. Nicely done. And Cheek decides to get out of there. Empress of VIXENS. Team 11. Team 18 Black Mamba. They are starting to close in. We'll keep an eye on those 2 teams here shortly. Alright, these ladies are going to be waiting on that zone to make a quick shift. Team 7 making a good push. With Team 3 Alright, Team 18 Black Bombers are closing in and making a push. Ooh! Had a DBS waiting. Black Mamba with 3 eliminations. And they're going to be making their way in the zone. We got and Green, she is moving in. Almost in time to get that revive, but was just short momentarily. And Golden Eagle, they are making their way into zone. Team Control there in the action. We'll get y'all right here back momentarily, guys. While we're waiting, here's the current scores as is right now. We are back here with Team 3, Hard to Kill, and just at the distance you got Black Mamba. They are getting hit. They have 5 eliminations to their team right now. Alright, quite a few teams are still outside the zone, so it looks like they could potentially be waiting for that zone to shift. And Black Mambas are quickly moving in on to Team 3. Team 7, and she is waiting for the opportunity to be able to steal a few kills from Team 3 and get some good hits there. Ooh. Team 3 had one member still standing and is taken out. Team 7 with only one member still standing. Definitely getting some shots there onto those vehicles, trying to slow them down. Alright, then Black Mamba, did they get that revive? No, does not look like they got that revive. That is okay. Blue prepping that grenade. Wasn't paying attention. Team 17 gets a knock. It's Blue a knock. Like the soft windows. Goal 2 is down for the Golden Eagles and is down and out. Summer goes down as a member of Team 7 is not able to get that revive in time. And being a church, he is trying to find the perfect angle. We're down to just 5 teams. Alright, 4 teams remaining. 14, 6, 4, and 17. Sandino getting hit. Alright, Team 4 is boosting up a little bit. Ooh, it's gonna be a good grenade. Does it get where it needs to be? Not quite. Alright, Team 4 with 4 eliminations. Alright, the teams are closing in as quickly as they can. Alright, just 2 teams remaining. Who's it gonna be? Team 6 or Team 4? Ooh, GG's completely missed that one. Trying to find it. Golden Eagles taking a first. Alrighty, everybody, that is it for tonight. And we will see y'all again next week. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Alright. There's stuff that I need to fix this next week. Is it a Google Doc or something? Uh-huh. I think I the bracket already. I just have to figure out how to scroll through. Right. The live score is it whenever there's changes made, it automatically. That's the other one. I might have to get with him or whatever and figure out how to get those graphics right. As long as they're updated on the Google PowerPoint or whatever it is. Okay. It is there. Is it in the? Yep, I got it. Which one do you want me to go? The general ranking? Yeah, we just with that. Do it.